What is up, everybody? We're out here on the job today. It's going to be a little bit of a different job. We have to um, chlorine shock a well. Reason being, the house is being sold. The home inspector came out and he performed a test on the well and found bacteria in the water. So we are here now to shock the well and hopefully kill all that bacteria. There's a few steps involved. One is determining how much water is in the well. Luckily, we know how deep the well is drilled, where the pump is set, so it should be pretty easy to determine how much water is in the well. And then we just have to prepare the chlorine pellets and the solution, dump that down the well, circulate the water, and make sure it's coming out all the fixtures. You then let it sit overnight, and hopefully, with any luck, all of the bacteria will have then been deceased and we can flush it out of the system to be retested. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here is the chlorine that I use. It comes in pellets. On the back side they give you a little chart. For us, we're actually going to be doing shock chlorination of the well. They recommend 50 parts per million. For the most part, I've seen and used 100 parts per million, so especially with higher bacteria, we definitely want to make sure it gets killed. So it kind of goes the same for new wells. You want to agitate the well, make sure it's thoroughly mixed, and then let it sit for at least 6 hours, preferably overnight. But as they show here, for every 100 gallons of water, we want to use about 1 ounce of pellets. So to get that 100 parts per million, we actually are going to use 2 ounces of pellets per 100 gallons of water. On the chart here, it's kind of confused me a little bit because they say it's 1.5 gallons for every linear foot of 6-inch well casing. But if you actually do the math out, the cubic inches per foot is only 226 cubic inches, which is just under 1 gallon of water. A gallon of water is 231 cubic inches, so I'm not really sure where they get the 1.5 gallons per linear foot from, but I'll use that. By using that higher number of gallons per linear foot, we'll be assured that we have plenty of chlorination to kill all of the bacteria. So let's measure this out, get it in the solution here. We'll get a bucket of water and add it to it. You always want to add pellets to the water, not water to the pellets. So we'll get this all measured out, put it in the water, and then we'll start circulating it around in the well until we get that nice chlorine smell. Another thing I want to show here is they give you the pellet weight. It's 1 gram per pellet. So I need 2 ounces, which would be approximately 56 grams. So we'll count out 56 pellets, add that to our water, stir it up a little bit, and then add that to the well. Okay, so we'll fill our bucket here with water. It's a nice clean bucket. I've also been letting the hose run for a while so we know that this hose is nice and flushed out. And then we'll take our pellets here. They are measured at 1 gram per pellet. The well is about 200 feet deep, so for a 100 part per million solution, we're going to need 56, as they show here, 28 pellets times 2, so we need 56 pellets for every 100 gallons, so we're going to need 112 pellets. We'll add that to our solution here. Mix it up for a little bit, and then we'll dump this down the well and start circulating water from the hose back down the well until we get a nice chlorination smell. That is 100 feet worth of pellets, 56 pellets. We'll bring that over here and just add that to our water, just like that. Count out another 56. It's another 100 feet, 56, so we have 200 feet worth of pellets. I'll take half of these and dump them directly down the well so that we get all the way to the bottom of the well, and then I will make sure this other solution is nice and dissolved and good to go, and then I will dump that down. So let's go over to the wellhead now. Here's our wellhead. We will tap the top off. This will also be getting replaced. That was another issue the home inspector had, is that the well cover was loose, so that will be new. Get some of these wires out of our way here. Not entirely sure what's going on down there, but let me show you real quick. For some reason we have another pipe and another set of wires, and this pipe goes down past the pitless, so I don't know if there are two pumps down there or what exactly is going on down there. Yeah. Regardless, we will take about half of these pellets. I'll take one for right now and drop it down, and we can listen. I didn't hear it hit water, so let's try it over here. That was water. So I got to drop it on the other side of the casing here. I'm going to take half of these and put them in. The other half I will put in this solution here. There are still some pellets in this solution, so they should drop down when I pour that in. And oh yeah, I can see that one that was right there. This is starting to smell very nicely like chlorine, so I will then go ahead and get this ready and pour it in. Okay, there are about 5 on there, so I will just take 5 here and put them like that. All right, so that is the solution in. We'll now take the hose, start circulating the water around until we smell chlorine coming out of the hose. Turn this on quick and go wait for the smell. Okay, here we are, circulating the water. We'll wait for that smell. The other good thing about this is I can kind of, once it does start to smell, I can splash it on the casing here and rinse that off if there's anything on that. So I'll just do this and I'll bring you back when it smells. Okay, so here we have the well tank. We've been running it for quite some time. What I do want to do though is make sure that the tank is drained all the way out. I'm going to go shut the electrical panel off. We'll make sure that this tank gets fully drained out. Then I can turn that back on. We'll pump it up and then we can go run some faucets. Okay, so over here at the electrical panel, we will come in here. The water pump is 2 and 4, which should be this one right here, so we'll turn that off. Okay, so we now have this all squared away. I'm going to actually bring it off bypass and just go through the filter so that we can clean that out as well. And I will turn the power back on and we'll pump everything back up. For now I will turn the house off so that we can pump it up, get some chlorinated water in the tank here, and then we'll go open faucets and do everything we need to. Okay, now we come to the faucets and turn them on for a couple minutes each, until we smell that chlorine come through. Okay, so the last thing to do is going to be to put the new well cap on. We've run all the faucets, so now it's just going to be a matter of waiting for the day until tomorrow. We'll take this cap and we'll just run all these down. Secure it in place. It's nothing super fancy. And that should do it. We will come back tomorrow, flush the whole system out, make sure we get clean water, and have it tested, make sure all the bacteria is dead, and then with any luck, we'll be good to go. Worst case is we just have to repeat this process. Okay, everybody, that'll do it here for part 1 of this video. It's going to be a 2-parter because it's 2 days worth of work. We got the well chlorinated. We have all of the fixtures in the house: showers, lavatories, toilets, kitchen sink. If water comes out of it, we've flushed them out so that we have that good chlorinated water coming out of those fixtures. We're going to let that sit for overnight, and then tomorrow we will flush the system out. We'll get the clean water in there, and then I will take a sample of that, bring it to the lab to have tested, and hopefully the bacteria will be gone. Worst case scenario is there's still some left in there and we have to do this step again. Hopefully not though. Hopefully we got it this time. With that though, if you like this video or got something out of it, please remember to leave a like down below. It really helps this video out, helps the channel out, and helps it to grow. If you saw anything, have any comments, what have you, drop a comment down below. I've really enjoyed reading all of them that you've been sending in, and I've been trying to get back to all of you as quick as I can. So while you're down there, if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. If you have subscribed already, I thank you very much for that. It also really helps the channel out and helps it grow and get out to other people. So hopefully you're enjoying the content and it's, maybe you're learning and it's helping you out. Anyways, that'll do it for this video today. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I just want to thank you for watching. I'll see you all on the next job. Take care.